Hi everyone, I'm Tom from the research team at Healthwatch England. We're setting up meetings at the moment to walk everybody through using the new data sharing platform and to help get you set up on the system. This video is just to give you a little bit of an introduction to the system so that you'll be familiar with it when it comes to meeting with us and uploading data for real. So when you first log in, you'll be greeted with this page. You'll only have the ability to select the Healthwatch that you've been assigned. For the purpose of this, I'm just going to pick one at random and then show you what submitting your data looks like. Okay, so once you've chosen your Healthwatch, the first thing it asks for is your CSV file. So if we click here, I've got a test data set ready. Once it's uploaded, you have two options available. The first is to create a new data pairing, and that's what we're going to be doing with you in the meeting. The other is use existing data pairing. So once you've met with us and we've worked to set up a new data pairing, when you come to submit your data again, all you'll need to do is click on use existing data pairing. Then you can skip straight to preview. Just double check your data, make sure everything looks fine, and then you can submit it. The first step though is to create a new data pairing, and that's what we'll be walking you through. So you can see here, it's trying to match the data in the file that I've uploaded to our format. And by default, that is day, month, year in this format. But if you open up the data set, you can see that we've got forward slashes and we've got the time as well. So what we do is we just scroll down, find the one that matches up, and then you can see it's now automatically matched all of the records within the data that I've uploaded. There's different options for all the different columns that we anticipate you might have. In this case, we want to match activity details to our feedback column. And then we're going to have a look at some of the services involved. So this is where it starts getting a little bit more complicated. But again, we'll be right there with you, helping you through this process. So the first thing we're going to look at is the suggested matches. And this is where it's trying to match things on a perfect match. And you can see already that some of these haven't quite worked. So dentistry and dentist, that's fine. Other and other is okay. But you can see here we've got community healthcare and nursing services that's tried to match to ambulance and paramedics. So we can just change that to a more appropriate one. District nurse and community nursing. I'll show you another example. So we have cancer services, and that's trying to match to assisted living. So we can change that to oncology and cancer care. And we need to do that for all of the ones in the data. And then once we've done that, we also need to double check the ones that have been automatically matched. And you can see looking down this list, they look really good. It's quite a few fields that you'll go through with us. So here you can see we've got age. I'll just do one more example. You can see suggested matches. That looks fine. This one looks fine. That looks all good. So we just double check the automatically matched as well. And those also look fine, which means we can then add the map taxonomy, and that'll save it. And once we've saved it for all of the ones that are in your data set, you won't need to go through that process again. It'll just be there as a saved data pairing, and you can just click on that. So I'm going to skip ahead just to show you what it looks like at the end. And then just before you submit, you can see you get the opportunity just to look over your data, just to check that it all makes sense. You'll see all the data that's been matched up to our columns. And then when it's ready, you can click Submit Data. Like I said, you only have to do that the one time. But if in future you're going to upload data and it doesn't look right, you can click on Update Matching and it'll take you back into that process, and you can make some changes if that's needed. We're going to be walking you through it, but if there's any issues in the future, once you've had that meeting and you've set up your data pairing, we'll always be on hand to help. You can just email research@healthwatch.co.uk. Thank you.